Welcome back to Vandersoul Place. Today we're going to climb this summit. You climb to the summit of a plateau that overlooks the river to the north. The sky here shimmers and ripples outward, as if it were made of liquid. Though the sun is shining, you cannot feel its heat. There is no breeze. The sun descends from the sky and hangs several meters above the ground. You stare directly at it, yet it does not blind you. The sun then splits into four smaller balls of light that separate and begin floating around you in a slow, wide circle. The balls of light stretch and bend until they take on vaguely humanoid forms. Each of the four creatures of light are faceless and tower several hundred feet into the sky. At first they seem to take no notice of each other, but then they begin to gesticulate towards one another, their movements becoming increasingly agitated and hostile. You notice a pack of ghostly, canine beasts quietly trot up from behind you. They appear to be wolves or coyotes, but made of smoke. They ignore you, focusing their attention on the creatures of light. Two of the light beings begin to glow a fiery red and lash out at each other aggressively, sparking lightning and gouts of fire. One of them rises into the air, hoisting a massive spear made of flame. It pounces at the other being and thrusts its fiery spear through the chest of its foe. The impaled being plummets to the ground and a pool of blood begins to seep from its body, slowly spreading outwards until the entire plateau is saturated in glowing liquid. That escalated quickly. The light beings in the lake of blood vanish, but the ghost coyotes remain. One by one, they lift their front paws off the ground and stand on 2 feet. They begin speaking to each other in a whispery language. One of the coyotes holds out its paw and a tiny cosmos begins swirling above it. Another jumps into the air and begins flying, its legs transforming into a tiny cyclone. Another begins waving its arms in a magical pattern, summoning lightning bolts from the sky. The ghost coyotes disappear. You hear a distant shrieking and see black bloated storm clouds form in the sky. Vague shapes begin to descend from the cloud, leaving streaks of red and white flames in their wake. What the heck was... Oh, it's the Army of Myth! Well, the start of his turn, he gets more mana every turn. Wow, that's crazy. When the game starts, he starts with 2 red and 2 white threshold. We do have a quest to fight this. But man... a little nervous after that story. He has 25 hit points. Yeah, we're going to draw again. We don't want the Angel of Glory in our hand. That's much better. The opponent mulligan down. That's great news. We got a Spell Spray and a Shield Trainer. Not a terrible start. And our Grim Skull going. Oh, he doesn't have flight, so we get a blue down though. My bad. Whatever, we'll have a blue soon. It's making me nervous that he's not doing anything. He's saving up for really big stuff, I assume. He's got some white. Let's see if we get a white card. Whoa! Whoa! Well, we don't have any red threshold, so we can't do that, but holy crap. Is that what his whole deck is? It's pay 3 XX, so like if you pay 5 you'll get 1, if you pay 7 you'll get 2, pay 9 you'll get 3. So it's create X random unique troops and put them into play. Shield Trainer, Spirit Bound Spy. If that's what he's going to be doing, we gotta win. We gotta win now. At 5 and 6, he'll only be able to do 1 a turn, but after that, he'll start... Yeah, look, Army Myth is what he just discarded too. Well, at least we got Throwback. And he's almost dead. In fact, he's gonna die this turn if he doesn't block something. What do you get? Ushul. An opposing champion draws a card, reveal it. If the revealed card's a troop, create a spider spawn, put it into play. That makes sense. I wonder why it's not letting me cast... Oh, I don't have any blue. Whatever, he's gonna have to have a flyer. And every turn, create a worker bot, put into play. When reach the crust crawler surfaces, he gets, if one of your cards or effects would create a worker bot, create a random robot instead. Worker bot 1/1 defensive. Well, we got very lucky. That's game. We defeated the Army of Myth. He was creating unique guys, so basically legendaries. Man, we're probably just going to get the Army of Myth card out of this, which would be great if we played any red. I think we got super lucky on that fight. You open your eyes. You feel as if you have been asleep for 100 years. As you scan the horizon, you see nothing but dust caught by the wind. You hear an eerie whisper next to your ear. All myths grow in power. Return to this place if you wish to confront the army again. Alright, let's go talk to Maya in the cave-in. We beat the Army of Myth. We didn't even get experience or gold for that, so I see no reason to keep fighting it over and over. I wonder if it's something where, like, each time you fight it gets stronger till eventually when you beat it you get some awesome reward. I'm not going to find out, though, because that sounds unlikely. Greetings, Kamid. I dreamed that you found what you sought. I defeated the Army of Myth. Our fates are intertwined. I am sure of it now. I need some time to confer with my associates and meditate on what this confluence of dreams and reality means. What associates? Farewell for now, Kamid. We shall speak again soon. Alright. Yay, we got a pack! Of course, our last pack had a ethereal healer that we never got. Alright, we got a Phoenix Guard Scout. 1 free flight. I do like that. Let's see if there's room for it in our deck. Ruby Pyromancer, Inspire. Inspires for +1/+0. Thorn Sprout. You play as control a troop that shares a class with you. Create a copy of this, put into play. We got a Chaotic Cloak, which works for Chaotic Murmurs. Oh man, we need that card. For the start of the game, if this is in your deck, bury the top 2 cards of each opposing champion's deck. Bury the top 7 cards. Oh, that's not that good. Your Chaotic Murmurs cost 1 less. Yeah, we're not making a mill deck. Alright, Rookie Boots. For deployment orders. Nah. Well, let's look into that Phoenix Guard Scout. That sounds worth it. And I'm going to look one more time for that ethereal healer. I swear we got one. I don't see an ethereal healer anywhere. Alright. There's the Ruby Pyromancer. Phoenix Guard Scout. What do we have? You know what? I like it a lot better than the Roomwood Reb Infiltrators. I'll take 2 more defense for not putting in the spider webs. That's fine. Now before we stop, let's come over to Wyatt the Sapper and see what quest he has. Hail, friend! Don't see a lot of necrotic wandering through here. Say, weren't you the one who dealt with that whole situation at Crayburn Castle? With that big sapphire that fell from the sky? Man, look at the guns on this dude. That's awesome. I see my fame precedes me. Huh? Talk louder, can't hear a thing. When you spend your life in a construction site, you stop hearing the demolitions after a while. And everything else for that matter. So you met up with some of those weird humans at Crayburn, eh? Yes, I did. Those humans can be pretty annoying, eh? For centuries, those daft chumps have been a giant pain in our... Look out! What? Sorry about that. That boulder above your head was shifting. Thought it might come crashing down and squish you. Looks like it's stable for now. Sorry about that. What was I talking about? A reward for my heroism at Crayburn. Killing humans is its own reward, mate. Ach. Now I remember what I was yammering on about. Humans making a nuisance of themselves. Where are these nuisances? An outpost called Fort Romor. It's small, but strategically located between Ardent and Underworld-controlled territory. We've been fighting over that place for years. I'm surprised the buildings are still standing. What's going on at Fort Romor? Rumor has it the necrotic that were guarding the fort were driven out by the humans. They suffered quite a lot of casualties, though, and the fort is being held by a thin force of wounded stragglers. Wounded, you say? Interesting. Fort Romor is beyond the massed army, east of the Vale of Oberon. Go there now and take care of those annoying humans. If you can get to Romor all quick-like, before the reinforcements arrive, perhaps you can take it back for the underworld. Consider it done. I assume Romor started as a necrotic fort, considering it's doing the whole red backward and forward the same. Let's say it's a palindrome, I think. That sounds right. It's a palindrome. Oh, there's the fort. How the heck are we supposed to get there? Maybe we do something with the yellow. Anyway, looks like we're going to be going up here next time. Tune in tomorrow.